Allow me to do a proper introduction. C1 Man Cave Podcast, also known as Chaz, also known as Cheddar. Grew up in Compton, on the east side, Santa Fe and Rosecrans. You figure it out. 42 years old, father, husband, working man. Grew up in a cool working household, 2 parents, 4 brothers, 3 sisters. Never went without. Any hustle I did in my life, young, was because I wanted to, not because I had to. Then grew up in that type of household. Water was never off, never without cable, never without name brand shoes, never, you know what I'm saying? Grew up on steak and shrimp. Then grew up in a household that received food stamps, grew up in the type of household that bought food stamps from people. Big family. As I said, 4 brothers, 3 sisters. And there was always 2, 3, 4 cousins always around. Maybe not living with us, but always around. My Uncle Butch and Aunt Bernstein kids was always around. I looked at my cousin Scooter, more like a 5th brother. And his 2 older brothers, busted count. I didn't look at them as cousins, more so like uncles, because they about the same age as my Uncle Ron. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, nice neighborhood. It was always cool. Had access to people to learn things. You know what I'm saying? Day-to-day basis, you might see Professor Melly Mel, the hood postman. Constant figure around the neighborhood. Now I'm married to my aunt, so that's family. Mr. Joe Rockhead, that's my cousin. So I grew up around people, did some things, and lived in several states in my adult life. Done been to the pen and walked off some calendars. It is what it is. So I'm going to take you through my journey, give it to you my way, my asshole opinion on things, blunt, straightforward. You might not like it, but you're going to have to respect it because I ain't going to sugarcoat it for you. So if you want somebody to sugarcoat some advice and instructions, you ain't going to get it from me. Might talk about sports, might talk about politics, might talk about relationships. I'm going to give it to you all. And in between that, I'm going to give you some interesting stories, some funny stories. Because I done seen and been around and did some things in life. And I think, some of my stories and things I talk about, y'all might like. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Cost you nothing. I ain't got no Cash App info in the bio or nothing like that. I ain't asking for no dollars. Let's go.